It was 80 degrees today, and I just felt like drawing a flower. So would you like to learn how to draw a rose? Just watch.
Drawing flowers. I look at flowers as some people might look at a landscape. When I see a flower, I see hills, mountains, and valleys. I see rivers, streams, waterfalls. I see very natural shapes and curves and lines, shadows, highlights, and beautiful, beautiful sunrises and sunsets. If you are a fan, you've already gathered Mr. Smith loves color. I love color in any form. And when I look at flowers, I try to intensify what I already see the flower is giving to me. I guess my love for flowers comes from my childhood. One of the first houses I ever remember, Delancey Street in West Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My mother had 2 gigantic 6-foot rose bushes, and the roses each spring would come, and they were so big and beautiful. We had red roses, orange roses, yellow roses, and whatever teacher I had, when springtime came, my teacher got roses, and they just loved them. Later in life, as an artist, I would spend summers out in various gardens drawing flowers. We call that plein air drawing. And when other artists would draw the whole landscape, I would find corners where flowers would be growing, sometimes weeds that would have these beautiful buds growing in sometimes the most unusual situations. But I would see landscapes inside these flowers and around these flowers, and I would build on that. And I guess that's where my love for drawing flowers and spring and summertime come from. I like to share a poem. I do not know who the author is, but it is called The Rose. In the garden of my life is you, standing out amongst the flowers, the single most beautiful sight, vibrant and eye-catching. That sweet fragrance that is uniquely you, caressing my nostrils and reeling me in. What I especially love is your prickly thorns. While I might get pricked occasionally, it usually for my own good, often grabbing my attention and reminding me to handle such a treasure with care. Your beauty, sweetness, and sass are uncomparable, just like the rose. In my drawing today, I used oil pastels. I tried to blend several different shades of red, oranges, yellows, a few tints using white and grays, an occasional black and blue. I let the abstract expressionist in me come out in my background, and I just got swallowed up by pattern making, which I also then lent to the leaves, and it started to even fall into the petals of the flower. I think that I'm going to have to do some abstract stuff online. I haven't really let myself go, but it's coming. A lot of times when I do work online, it's smaller. When I do abstract expressionist work, it's a lot of motion. It's more arm and body. A lot of times that's harder to work with using the camera, but I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to concentrate on finishing up my drawing. Please continue to watch. I think you'll enjoy how it turns out. One last note. Next week, I'm putting out a kids video. Now, kids videos do not get notifications like my regular videos, but I feel bad for all the kids out there that are stuck at home because of the coronavirus. So I must put out a kids video. I need you to try to spread the word. Let kids know. Look for Mr. Smith's Art Room for Kids video next week. Enjoy. Thank you.